Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Yeah. What? Mm-hmm. Hey, Miss Mob. I'm so happy to see you here. I hope you've had a great day. And Bush Barbies, you too. I know you may be busy, but thank you for taking the time to check out this video. Replay gang, I need y'all to do y'all thing. Guys, as you come in, please hit that like button and be sure to comment down below or in the chat. And guys, the most important part of this conversation is you. Be sure to join in the comments. Let us know how you feel. And be sure to say hello. Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. So y'all, today I have been trying to do this live for I don't know how long at this point. Let me know that you guys can hear me. I hope you can. Let's see. Oh, can you hear me? No, it ain't even plugged up. Let's see. Hey guys, let me know if you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Let's see. Hello, hello. Uh, can y'all hear me? Let's see what we working with. Can y'all hear me now? If y'all will put a P in the chat if you can hear me. Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to this live. Okay, great, great. I think the computer was trying to use my earpiece instead of the actual video. So guys, I have been waiting so long to do this video. I want to say, first of all, I'm a person who tries to have a level of integrity when I talk to you guys. I'm a person who tries to make sure that I have facts when I talk to you guys as well. So, with that being said, I wanted to do this video because we have been talking, and I talk a lot about the Jacksons of Atlanta. I talk about their situations. I talk about uh, everything. Heck, let's be honest. So we have been going back and forth for the last month and a half to 2 months in reference to a divorce. Is there a divorce? Is there not a divorce? She finally put out information and paperwork in reference to a divorce. But when I went to confirm the data, I never could seem to find anything. So that's what we're going to be discussing tonight. Is there a divorce? And if so, what are the details of it? Um, First of all, I don't know if you guys have had an opportunity to check out the videos I put out um, over the last few days. Let me make sure. I think that's the one I need right there. So if you haven't, be sure to go check that out. I did do the video with the little guy's son away, and I don't know. I just said little guy because he's young, not because he's little. Um, and I put out some information about that. And then, Mahogany came out and she did her rebuttal, which I don't even know why she would do a rebuttal, especially knowing that she owes that man money. Why say anything, sis, unless you can pay him? She also came back and said that he agreed to work with her as far as um, this owing money thing. And that is not true. He did not agree to work with her. What he did say is that from this point, since you guys forced him to basically file a lawsuit, that he is going to allow the courts to handle the situation. And what he did say is before he would even agree to any kind of payment arrangement, that she needed to make a good faith effort to make a payment, which she has not done. Also, it was mentioned that something about Justin. In the state of Georgia, when you go into a courtroom, they scan your ID, and if you have a warrant, they take you to jail. Most likely that's why Justin did not come, because he is wanted. He has a warrant. What fool will go into a court knowing that he has a warrant? So, like I said, this situation for me is so much information and it's so overwhelming that it's like, what do you talk about? You know what I'm saying? So, I put out information about that, but tonight, what we're talking about is there a divorce? And like I said, I'm the type of person, I want to make sure that I have the facts. And when I tell y'all, I dug for 4 days and I did find what she found. I went to the website that she went to, but all that allows you to do is see that somebody's name is in the system. It does show that there was some type of filing, but it doesn't show you the information. I need to see documents. I need to be able to read them. I told you guys it was a leave of absence form filed. What is that about? Um, and there was another thing saying that um, that the serving of the documentation would be handled personally by the people who filed, which at the time there wasn't even an attorney's name there. And where the documentation was, there wasn't even a plaintiff or defendant name. So fast forward to a day and a half ago, guys, I did find another source for the information. It wasn't even in Pacer, which is crazy. Every document in the United States that is filed is available there. So I was unable to find it there. So at the point, I had just decided, okay, this is just something that they filed in order to kind of save face because things have kind of been looking bad for them. But fast forward, is there a divorce filing? Yes, there is an official divorce filing. The attorney of record is the lady Kelly. She did e-file the divorce. Now there's no signatures, and the thing about it is it really should have had a signature for Mahogany to sign. And I did not see that. I thought that was one interesting thing. Also, It doesn't show that the paperwork has been served to him, which is another interesting thing. Another thing that has been put out there, people are saying that their money is tied up in a divorce. That's not true. There have been no financial statements filed, but there has, again, I want to confirm, there has been a divorce filed. Mahogany did petition the state of Georgia for a dissolution of her marriage from Justin. And with the dissolution filing, she requested um, custody of the children, child support, health benefits, and alimony. Now, what I'm doing right now, while I'm kind of giving you guys a synopsis of everything, I am pulling up a document because I wanted you guys to be able to see the paperwork as well. So I had to change the format of the video, which is now done. So I'm going to move it over to my computer. It'll only take a second. I'm an Apple girl. I was going to say, now, wait a minute. But anyway, I'm moving it over, and once I move it over, I can pull it into this software, and then I can pull it up. I am going to read the documents to you guys. But before I do that, let me jump on here and see who I have in here. Okay. I think that says Joe Niche. Y'all, let me find my glasses. I'm up here trying to do way too much. Let's see. Jonique. Hey, Jonique. Hi, and welcome to my live. Hey, Mimi. Welcome to the live. Hey, Cancer. I was already in bed when I got my notification. What you say, you can't miss this because you've been waiting all day. I'm so sorry about that, Cancer, that you have had to wait all day. I'm just gonna say this has been a day. Actually, it's been a weekend. I'm just gonna be real about this because I've been trying to do this doggone live for 2 days, and y'all know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a gossip, which is why I like doing commentary, which is why I like spilling tea. And so, baby, it's been on the tip of my tongue wanting to tell y'all, honey, let me tell you this, let me tell you that. But I was like, let me present this in a way that I have all the information. And until I had that, I did not want to speak on it. The same thing with the other situation. I do have a copy of the judgment from the lawsuit that he won against them. I don't have a copy of the actual lawsuit itself or the answer. So until I have that available that I can show you guys, I really don't want to do any more commentary on that. But I did make a few videos in reference to things that she was dishonest about. I just really felt like because you owe them the money, there's nothing else to really discuss. Who cares about the other things that were said? If you're not going to pay them their money, why even speak on it? And then her over here talking about buying a Tesla, her attorney said it was okay. What attorney would tell you to buy something in the midst of a divorce? Now, in this state, you can ask for anything. And we will read over how she asked for the things that she asked for in the divorce. So we'll go over that. Kimberly, hi and welcome. Let's see. Let's see anybody else. Bush Watchers, hi and welcome. Also, Miss MT Honey, hi and welcome. Francis Frazier, welcome to the chat. Also, Leslie, welcome. Let's see. I think that's pretty much everybody. I think, a lot of this is you guys speaking back and forth to each other. Hey, Kimberly, I think I did say hi to you. I just want to make sure. Let's see. Bria Wilson, hey and welcome. Sunrose, hey and welcome. And Rokisha, hey and welcome. Okay. Okay, I wanted to make sure to speak. Let's pull up the document. We are not going to mess around. I know it's late again. I do apologize for making you guys wait so long. So I'm going to pull in a copy of the document. I'm going to allow you guys to see it so that it can be, you'll be able to pause and look at it at the actual filing, and then I'm going to go through and read everything that I have. Wait a minute, did I? Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, just to start out, I am a person who watches a lot of YouTube as well as I do commentary here. I, on more than one occasion, have seen documentation, especially with Chronicle Speaks. She is the queen of putting documentation out about stories that she's covering. One of the things that I noticed, hey, Turkisha Taylor, hi and welcome. I don't know if I've seen you here before. In case I have not, if you are not a subscriber, I hope that you do become one. Also hit that post notification. And everybody else, if you guys have not subscribed, I hope that you will. Also, we do have a membership that starts at $1.99. I hope that you will support the channel as well by becoming a member. But what I wanted to say was Chronicle does a lot of putting facts out here. One of the things that it does take, number one, is her a lot of time to redact information. It tells addresses usually on any legal document. It puts out information about a birth dates. I mean, everything. Usually it'll say this person who resides at this address, so on and so forth. It may even say something about not only the address, but like birthdays. The interesting thing about these documents is none of that, absolutely none of that was available. None of that was in these documents. There's no addresses listed. There's not even a primary address where they cohabitated. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. The only thing that I had to redact in these documents was I covered the county, which it still shows at the top because it's the county that the form came from. Um, Another thing was I did cover up everybody's, I think, last name. Just not that we don't know it, but I just did not want to give anybody a reason to feel that they could come into my document and say it was a privacy concern. So there's no addresses listed, no birthdays because they weren't there, but it's still there's no birthdays listed. Um, when I say nothing, I mean nothing. It did have the kids' names and the years that they were born, but their birthdays weren't even listed. Um, they mentioned usually with a divorce there are financial statements, and I mean maybe because it was just filed in March they haven't gotten to that point, but usually shortly after the filing you will see where the paperwork or notifications were made. You will see where um documents were requested by the court, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. None of that. Their businesses, the businesses that belong to both of them, was not listed. Jackson's of Atlanta was not listed, nor was their personal endeavors listed. And so all of this was interesting. But first of all, let me go ahead and pop this document up here for you guys. I'm going to put it on, it is already on recycle. This is the actual document, and then I'm also going to read it to you guys so you guys can take the time you need. You can look over it here, but we will also, like I said, read it. And I'm going to go ahead and start that now. The entire uh, divorce was a 4-page document. It was very general. There is nothing listed as far as issues in the marriage other than the cause for divorce says irretrievably broken. People are okay. A lot of people are using that now in this state. I don't know why, but they are. But let me pull it up here on my phone, and I'm going to read it to you guys. Let me make sure that you can still hear me. Let me make sure there aren't any questions. Okay, Takesha, you say you're a new subscriber. Thanks, sis. I think that she went online to um, purchase divorce papers. Well, I mean, that would, I'm going to say that she didn't do that because of the simple fact of it not being filed by her. It was e-filed by an attorney's office. The attorney's name is on here. Another interesting thing, guys, like I said, even when you electronically file documents, you still sign them in DocuSign. If you remember, she alleged that she. So, with that being the case, if she signed via DocuSign, or should I say he, why is it when she showed the paperwork in her rebuttal, she showed a physical document with a highlighted area and a hand signature? So I'm like, this the math ain't math in here. But nonetheless, that's what she did, and I guess that is what it is. So let's go ahead and get into this document. I'm going to pull it up here. Let me get my little handy dandy glasses, guys. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I will be looking back and forth here into the chat. You're right. She could have asked for a divorce based on infidelity. That is not what it says. Really, Erica, are you talking about what is her name? Gossip Girl? Because I saw that Gossip Girl was live, and when Gossip Girl was live, she went there and had something done there. Well, let's any reason. I do have several videos up about her, but quite frankly, if she strikes me, I could really have their channel taken. They have struck me more than one time, and I have won every time. And so, I mean, it is what it is. Not to mention, with these documents, I took the time to make sure that nothing personal was listed. Let's see. You come in speaking. Well, she hadn't messed with me yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to these documents just in case she do. Let's get on this first page. Petitioner says Mahogany Matthews Jackson versus Justin Marcel Jackson, a civil action. Any, I don't know, I covered up right there. Petitioner in the above styled action through undersigned counsel and brings this action for divorce against Justin, respondent in the above styled action, and respectfully shows the following. The petitioner is a resident of the county that they live in and has been a resident of the state of Georgia for more than 6 months immediately prior to filing the action. The respondent is a resident of the county that they live in and is subject to the jurisdiction of this court. Respondent may be served with a copy of this petition for divorce at any location where respondent may be found. Now, as I stated to you guys, I have not yet seen where there has been a serve by anyone. This was done on the 11th of March, 2024, and I have yet to see where it has been served anywhere. Petitioner and respondent were married on or about December 31, 2015. Petitioner and respondent are currently living in a bona fide state of separation. I think that is definitely a requirement in this state that you have to be living in a state of separation. The interesting thing about it is what I do know about in the state for a divorce from a party and still be in the same house. And if one or more parties leave, they usually in the state of Georgia are considered a person who abandoned the family and abandoned home in the a better positioning when it comes to how the judge sees the actual case. Hold on one moment. This is something that I know from another filing, not these two, but so although they are considered to be living in a bona fide state of separation, even if he was in the house, she could have still filed, and there wouldn't have been an issue with the filing itself. Jonah says, Mahogany says the way for her to make money is for us to shut up. Yes, that's why she is trying to stop people she feels she can manipulate into not talking. Oh, hold on. We moving so fast. I just lost something. I still don't believe this is real. It's all for content. You don't, Mimi. Well, it is filed. It was filed by an attorney. So, in the event that it's not, they spent some money. Now, the thing about it is, depending on if it's a non-contested divorce, it's only a couple of $100. Is that my phone or is that now? Let me know, guys, if you are having a problem hearing me. Oh Lord, Cancer say I'm cutting out. Can you guys hear me good? Let me know, please. Well, she hasn't asked Justin to pay anything as of yet. Um, she did ask for temporary and permanent custody. Let's get to the next part of this. Let me put my glasses back on. Okay, so you can hear now. Great, great, great. Let's see. Okay, petitioner and respondent have 6 minor children born of the marriage, and it has the names of the children. The first set of twins were born in 2018. The second set of twins were born in 2020. And then there is the third baby. Now, let's speak about this here. There's nothing mentioned here in this petition about a child who is a decedent. So there was never another child. If we didn't know before now, which we felt we did, it is very much confined. As even children, another single child born in 2022 and another child that was born in 2023. And it says herein they are referred to as minor children. In accordance with OCGA 19-9-69, petitioner states as follows. Residents, and basically it's saying that it lived with the parties in whatever residence was then occupied by the parties. Petitioner has never participated as a party or a witness in any other capacity in any other proceeding concerning the custody of the children, parenting time with the minor children either. Petitioner is not aware of any proceeding that could affect the current proceeding. Petitioner is not aware of anyone not a party of this case who has physical custody of the minor children claims a right of legal or physical custody with respect to the minor children or claim rights of visitation with the minor children. Now I find that interesting, guys. Why would that even be mentioned in this? You are the mother, he's the father. So why would you need to say nobody else has custody? Hey, Cameron. Welcome to the chat. Well, um, Jonick, I don't think the attorney would have filed the paperwork had she not been at least initially paid. Now, I know with bankruptcy, the payments made to the attorneys are usually put in as I forgot what the word is, as basically a schedule, a part of the filing, but that was not listed in this one. Okay, everybody says, yeah, she might have been watching Erica. Are you guys saying that I'm still coming in and out? Well, if she's over here, y'all let me check my email. Y'all got me nervous. She hadn't been over here as of yet. I don't have an email from anyone in reference to this live. So, I mean, it don't really matter because I'm going to continue. If they end it, they end it. But um, the paperwork is redacted. None of her personal information or any proprietary information is being put out. Anything that we are discussing in this live has already been made public by someone other than myself. So, I mean, it's really not much that um, I have to worry about. But let's move on with this. Let's see. Okay, we're on page 2. Petitioner shows that it is in the best interest of the minor children that the petitioner be granted the other contribute to the care and maintenance, including but not limited to the medical, dental, and hospitalization expenses of the minor children. Petitioner requests an award of child support for the minor children on a temporary and permanent basis. And non-marital assets, including any or all appreciation therein. During the course of marriage, the party have acquired various assets, both real and personal. So they're alleging to own real property, which usually means a dwelling of some type. Um, Tangible and intangible. Petitioner should be awarded an equitable portion of all marital assets divided between the parties. So basically, half and half. During the course of this marriage, the parties have acquired various debts. Petitioner should be responsible for an equitable portion of all marital debts to be divided between the parties. Petitioner shows that the petitioner is dependent upon respondent for support. and should be awarded responsibly. Temporary and permanent alimony is requested from the respondent for petitioner support and maintenance. So she's asking for alimony. Petitioner brings this petition for divorce on the statutory grounds that the marriage is irretrievably broken as set forth in OCGA 19-5-3 in parentheses 13, and there are no prospects for reconciliation. Petitioner reserves the right to add additional grounds for divorce as permitted by law. So I guess she can add um, the adultery situation as she so chooses. Petitioner has incurred and will incur expenses of litigation, including attorney's fees. Now, according to this, is saying that she's already made a payment and that she will have additional fees and costs, and requests that the respondent be ordered to pay all such expenses. In the event that this divorce is settled by agreement of the parties, petitioner asks in that the court incorporate into the final judgment and decree of divorce any agreement entered into by the parties. Petitioner shows the law of Georgia, OCGA 19-5-7 provides as following with regard to the transfer of dispossession of property. After a petition for divorce has been filed, no transfer of property by either party except a bona fide transfer and payment of pre-existing debts shall pass title so as to avoid the vesting thereof according to the final verdict of the jury in this case. Let me read that again. So basically, until everything is settled, there's no moving back and forth of ownership of anything. Okay. Pre-existing debts shall title. Oh, wait a minute. I already read that. Sorry. Further, OCGA 19-6-1 in parentheses E provides as follows. Pending the final determination by the court of the rights of either party to alimony, neither party shall make any substantial changes in the assets of the parties' estate except in the course of ordinary business affairs and except for bona fide transfers of value. Petitioner insists that the respondent comply with the foregoing statutes in all respects, and the respondent is hereby put on notice of not only the law of the state of Georgia, but also petitioner's intent to insist of full and absolute compliance with the same by respondent. Wherefore, petitioner prays that the standing order of the court issue that the parties be awarded a total divorce, that is a divorce and vincula matrimony upon legal principles. Baby, that's a new word for me. That the petitioner be granted physical custody of the minor children, that the petitioner be granted child support for the minor children, that the court equitably divide all marital debts of the parties, and that the court equitably divide all real and personal marital property of the parties, that the court awards petitioner her separate properties, that the petitioner be granted alimony on a temporary and permanent basis, that the petitioner be granted attorney fees, and that the petitioner be granted the additional relief herein requested on a temporary and permanent basis, for such other equitable aid and release as the court deems just and proper. This 11th day of March 2024. It is signed by Kelly Taylor, attorney for petitioner, and it's the Taylor and Wilbur law firm. And that is the entire divorce. Now let's discuss what else was there. Let me go and look at comments before I move on. Well, if she does try to strike it, I mean, there's not really anything that I can do about that. I mean, let's make sure that we're still live. 1 second. Okay, well, as of now, we are still live. Okay, let me turn the volume down. Okay. Okay, Janine Maxwell, you know why I think these forms are incomplete because she isn't filing out of her full name. That's true. Her full name isn't Mahogany Matthew Jackson. Is that what you're saying? Life with the Jones family. Hi, welcome, love. Somebody else needs custody because they are sorry. They are. I did put up a video. Hey, Passion Lisa, that allegedly two active defects cases filed. Okay. In reference to there is no third set of twins listed. There is no child listed that is considered a decedent. The only children listed are the ones that we see on their channel. There is no additional child listed. Even if they had a child that was a decedent, that would be listed. Let's see. Oh, maybe so. I thought her live came down, but maybe not. Well, if she is trying to strike us again, we're up now. Hey, Sunaway, welcome to the chat, love. Would you say they still lying, Mimi? I mean, like I told you guys, there is no complete information. There is no address listed. There is no proprietary details listed on the paperwork. If you see, I'm showing the documents right now. If you look at those documents, you see that there was very little proprietary information. The only thing that I really redacted was the county, but that's still going to be listed on the letterhead. Yeah, six babies under six. The top twins are actually five now. I think their birthday is late, like October, November ish. So that's when they'll be six. But although they should have been in pre-K, apparently they weren't, and but they definitely should be going to kindergarten this year. Now the sad thing about that is they're going to be behind. They are definitely going to be behind because they have had no formal education up to this point. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay. Yeah, now she asked for all of her personal assets to be hers. Now, this is what I do see. Let's say they are breaking up. Justin is not as well liked as her. He also is not a person who's going to be able to earn money as freely as she can earn money. With that being the case, if this is real and they move forward and he starts to see that she's earning a lot more, he's not going to be okay with the terms of what she's asking here. He's going to want some of what she got. And that's the thing, life with the Jones family. She alleged when she first announced that they were breaking up that they had been having issues. Why would you keep having babies with a guy that you're having issues with? You already had four. Why would you keep going? I don't know why. That's crazy. Now she's stuck with all these kids. But one thing I will say, when she shows herself and shows her kids as they are separated from him, Marcel is almost like the little grown up. Because he says one time she was on live and she was sitting there in the dark looking kind of sad or whatever. He was like, "Hey, you're okay?" I mean, he's like a little grown up. And I think that he's used to kind of trying to take care of his siblings. So when he seen mom looking sad, he asked, which I thought was so sweet. As a matter of fact, since this situation started, it's the first time we've actually seen those kids exhibit any kind of individuality or personality, which I thought was refreshing. Would you say grit ball? She's not acting scorned. Um, she's acting very peculiar, but she's also acting like a person that down the road may be playing grit ball with his head. I mean, because it's like she too calm. She's too calm. And baby, I would be salty as HE double hockey sticks being left with a bunch of damn kids. Cause I'd be like, we'll alternate 3 and 3. You take 3, you take the light ones, I take the dark ones, and every 3 4 days we'll switch them. Like, you're not gonna leave me with all these babies, and we both have business ventures and stuff. Quite frankly, you ain't leaving me with all these babies. Period. So your little girlfriend, you're gonna have to see her when you can get out, just like other men do. She says she don't want you no way. So why is you even over there playing games with that lady? And we just gonna be doing this thing because you got me confused. Them too many babies. You right. And the only thing that she can truly drive is going to be, she's got 6 car seats, literally. Or let's say 4 car seats and 2 what do those look? Those little things for the older babies. I don't know a vehicle that could fit that. One, two, three, four, five. Now I know this lady that had a bunch of car seats. Maybe she can put 3 in the back row of a van. She can have on the second row, it'll be the 2 seats. She'll have a car seat in each of those. And that newborn baby's car seat, she literally gonna have to put him on the floor in between the other 2 babies. It's just not an accommodation because none of them are old enough to be in the front. Girl, Justin ain't finna run nowhere. Justin will be like, shoot me, baby. Turkisha, somebody said that house is in Justin's mom's name. And when I did a little research, because yes, I do know the address, it was showing as being available for rent. So I thought that was very interesting. I don't know if that site just had it wrong or what, but it was showing. Now I didn't see a lot of listings. I seen 2 separate places have that house being available for rent. The interesting part about that is one site had them listed as a 6 bedroom. The other site had it listed as a 5 bedroom. So the only people that actually know would be them or whoever owns the house. It's a beautiful house. But yeah, it does show us as being listed. I don't know, maybe if that's something they had to do because of the divorce, and maybe mom is saying, look, you got all these kids, you leaving her money funny. Yeah, I just want y'all out because I don't want my credit messed up. I mean, it could be any situation. Or it has been mentioned that he has warrants. Maybe he don't want nothing in his name because then the people looking for him could easily find him because there's a database that you can go look in. It'll tell you where people have utilities in their name. Also, it'll tell you where people have leases in their names. And so maybe he did that to protect himself. And she might have said, I'm not putting it in my name. And so he had his mom do it. It could very well be a situation like that. Boy, I'm about these things. Wait a minute. Turkisha, you saying the attorney's name didn't come up now? Her bar name is listed, so when this document gets to the bottom, you can definitely go and look, and you will see her bar information right there. Wow. Yep, that's right. Go potty train them babies. You know what? Quite frankly, I can't believe they okay with pooping on themselves at that age. Like it seems like that would be so uncomfortable. And at a certain age, kids start taking them things off. So, wow. That's all I can say is wow. That's right. You should train your kids up. See, there's the information with her bar information, right? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. It's coming for you, though. Um, it's in the, on the inside on my production screen, but it's coming up and there it is for you guys. You're just a little bit behind me. Educational background. I don't know if they lack an educational background. I know that she was kind of out there a little bit. She got out there when she was young. She had not the greatest start in life, and she went to church and got saved, changed her life, and that's why she wrote a book calling "I'm Not the Girl I Used to Be," stating how she changed her life. So it doesn't say anything about education, neither of them. Now, if she really had a daycare center at one point, um, she should have some training for that. But now, okay, Takesha, I'm not sure what you're saying. Okay, I mentioned the leave of absence with the filing of this case. The attorney of record filed a leave of absence with the divorce filing stating that a 10-day period of time in the month of April, she is actually going to be away. So if the court was to set up a hearing, don't set it up on those dates. That's what that was. That's why another reason I wanted to wait and see exactly what that is because I had never seen that before. Yeah. And that's really the only reason that they're behind. I do understand in life and in business, you do have to work hard. And that's not disputed, but you still got to take care of your responsibilities. And if you saw having those four sets of twins made it difficult, because let's be honest, when they had the first set of twins, we didn't really know anything about them. So only once the second set of twins came, that's when they had them online. They had that video get over 5 million views, and that's when they really grew and really took off and started making money. So, with that being the case, that's where their popularity came from. So they shouldn't have had no more kids after that if it was. She did ask for spousal support in there, Turkisha. That is very true, Mimi. They talk now. They exhibit personality. They play around. They're jovial. All of these things since dad is not around. Now, that time that he took, when he got the kids and took them to the park, they were back to acting the way that they used to act, being scared, feeling nervous. And if you pay attention to that video, it was a couple of times where you could tell he was being a tad bit aggressive, kind of manhandling. And with that being the case, they definitely looked a little scared, especially the one little baby, Milo. Poor baby. That little boy looked like he just be troubled in his spirit. Milo is like Stinkabug with my jazzy life. He always looks, now he don't cry though, but he always looks sad. He always looks scared. Just like he's struggling in the world. What do you mean, Mimi? Was what a business agreement? I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, that's what she said her name was. Mahogany Matthews Jackson. Maybe that's her middle. Maybe she don't have a middle name, and that's her maiden name. Maybe. Holly doesn't want to be a part of all of this. She has spoken with Sunaway. She spoke with him enough to say that what she wasn't aware of that she was being recorded. She was not aware of that. Also, she doesn't plan to work for her again. She said that much to someone that she knew and was comfortable with. I don't think she wants the public scrutiny. And it's understandable. Hey, Mira, welcome to the chat. I think you've been here before, but if not, I hope you are a subscriber. If not, I hope you become one. Also, guys, for those of you who don't have your post notifications on, please turn them on. And please hit that like button for me. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Life with the Jones family, they somewhat had living beyond their means. But here's the interesting thing: they said they had some Airbnbs. He had one that was that he showed that was decorated very nicely. Um, Also, I think that what they were doing that was beyond their means is the business spending. All of those elaborate um, kind of video shoots and things that they were doing. I think that's where a lot of their money went. I think they were building towards something and they had a great idea, but they forgot the cardinal thing that they were, which was a family channel. People loved the family dynamic. They didn't necessarily like them personally. They should have continued to build their personal channels and personal things, but they should have stayed true to the family dynamic and the family channel. Even with the little boys channel, honey, they haven't posted over there in over a year. Why would you abandon that channel? If you're gonna abandon something, abandon the Jacksons of Atlanta. That's where y'all at. We want to see the children. According to Sunaway, she kind of was threatened a little bit. She's kind of scared and leery, thinking that she may be held in breach of contract when it comes to that NDA. I know she's supposed to be out of town, Turkisha. A part of that absence filing thing was it was the first week of this month, but it was more so like around the fourth or fifth. I want to say I don't have that document in front of me. I can check though. Hey Regina, welcome to the chat. Yeah, and especially with them talking about the reusing thing, the only ones they could reuse, disgustingly enough, would be a poopy pamper. Um, but it's like you're gonna put poop back next to their skin unless they put some tissue in there. I just can't imagine the thought of reusing a pamper that's supposed to be that has been used by a baby and it's a disposable diaper. Like I just don't even get that. And I mean, you out here using drones to shoot things and then have the freaking nerve to put a pamper on a baby and leave it on them all day. I mean, really? Honestly, somebody need to do that to them. What they do to children, and I often feel that way when it comes to people who break certain laws against other people. If they were treated as harshly as they have treated some, a lot of the legal situations we have would start to go away because people wouldn't be about their life. You can go be cruel to somebody, but then you have rights and they have to be respectful and do certain things for you when you locked up. I remember a story of a guy. He had went to jail. He was in prison for a long period of time, got out, and it was too hard for him on the streets. So he went and broke into the sheriff's house and made him a hamburger and waited for that man to come home and so he could go back to prison because he said life was easier for him in there. Exactly. Once they start taking pampers off, it's older. Now these babies can walk and talk and reason. Why on earth would they not be saying, "Mama, I don't think I'm supposed to have this stuff on my butt like this. Like this don't feel right." It's almost to a point they old enough to potty train their damn self. Janine, I don't know that Mahogany is the person that called her. I know she mentioned her information. And I'm willing to bet you the phone number that Mahogany put up there is telling people that they could call that office. She knew that people would call. And I think that is probably like a fax line. It's probably a line that is not really manned by people. Because why on earth would she tell people to call her attorney's office? It was some strategy to that. Yep, Mira. A 1 year old can take off Pampers. So just imagine them big babies. Let me because I'm so far behind. Okay. Yeah, Sunaway says that she's not speaking because she's afraid. And you know what? She may just this just may be too much for her. She may not be that public of a person. And plus, she's a nanny. She wants to stay out of the limelight. You can make good money in Atlanta as a nanny, especially if you work with a certain level of people. So she's probably chilling. Well, I bet she wish she would have went to Harvard now. And welcome to the chat, Anito's Anointed Arts. I haven't seen you here before. So welcome to our chat. Thank you so much for taking the time and come hang with us this time of night. I apologize that it was so late, but nonetheless, we are here. Thank you so much. And I hope that you will hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. Well, the NDA would be separate. Um, but with the NDA, you can supersede the NDA when laws are broken. And that's right. He's like he said, she's young and she's impressionable. And this may be her first instance of dealing with a situation like this. So she's just trying to maintain. It's really sad if she does want more kids and she is truly doing what people says that she's doing, then they need to file charges against her for neglect and child endangerment because not only does she have those kids in danger, allegedly, I'm just going to say for the sake of the conversation, that would be possibly putting this additional child in danger because you're not properly caring for them. So, they need to be a little bit more aggressive with stuff like this. Okay, Jonique's lifestyle. You said I am suing Mahogany for my money. Are you saying that she owes you money? Because I don't know if I missed that. If you have a relationship with them, will you share that with us and let us know exactly what it is that about this relationship? Oh, okay. Mimi, you is a fool. You said you taking TVs off the wall. Baby, I'm gonna take my judgment and I'm gonna go to their house. You right, with my judgment and the police, because you can do that. I'm gonna take their car. I'm gonna take TVs, but TVs depreciate so quickly, but they really ain't got much left. But yeah, I'm getting mine, baby. Yep, that's right. Oh, you lot of fam. I hope I said that right. I haven't seen you here before, so welcome to my chat, love, and I hope you do subscribe. I don't know if we ever seen Holly Sunaway. Was she ever in any of the videos? I do recall one babysitter, and then I recall somebody named Sarah. I don't really know a lot about Sarah as far as who she was. Um, we've seen her recently, and we've seen her in a few of the skits. But nobody really knows who she was. Hey, Pasty Vaughn, hi and welcome to the chat. I don't recall seeing you here before either, so welcome, babe. Please hit that like button and also please hit that subscribe button. Yeah, they babies' pampers be hanging all the doggone time. I'm surprised they little booties don't be itching. You right, babe, because if he would have left me with six babies, that's what we would have been jumping off on. You right. She is a fool because I wouldn't have chose no Justin over Harvard. If anything, Justin gonna have to go to Harvard. It ain't finna be that. I ain't got but a little piece left. Okay, so the young lady who said that you're gonna sue for your money, you decorated their house and they didn't pay you. Y'all gonna have to start asking for anytime that you do business with anybody, especially in the Atlanta metropolitan area. I'm just gonna be honest, baby. They moved to the right location because it's folks be up there starving and hustling. You always have to when you set the appointment. Y'all need to ask for 25% down, the rest on delivery. I mean, it just makes it easier for you. Now I know dealing with certain types of people in certain families, you wouldn't expect that you couldn't be paid. But maybe you also need to request a credit card be put on file and that you can use that card to get your 25% when they sign the paperwork. And then when you finish, let them know that you will be charging the card up on delivery. Because, baby, if you got me putting stuff up on your walls and you don't pay me, baby, it's coming down. Down. I'm just not about that life. I am not. But I've done business up there and I know how it is, baby. You cannot play with folks in the A. Got it. Anito's Anointed Arts. Also, if you would like to tell your story, you are most welcome to use my platform to do so. Just let me know and we'll make a time. Or even if you want to just send in a little video, I will definitely post that for you, baby, because you need to get it now. I would suggest if you are already in the process of suing them, wait, just like Sunaway did. Get your judgment first and then tell your story. Because you have to protect yourself. And sometimes, when you're angry or emotional talking out loud, you could say things that could affect the suit itself. So you definitely don't want to do that. Yeah, y'all hit that like button. Yeah, he does eat a lot, but let's keep it real now. Mama Mahogany eat too. But I don't know what she did. I will say this. I'm going to give the girl her props. When I say that girl is looking good, she does look good. And she definitely should be an influencer. She needs to maybe take some classes to become a better mother to her children so that she can change the trajectory of what they have going on. She doesn't have to. She writes her own story. Even with as bad as things have been and as ugly as these folks have looked to people, they can definitely change their circumstances. Yep, they got a TV. They got furniture that's probably not that expensive. They got a bed. The word on the street is that the babies got mattresses on the floor, so the babies don't even have a bed. The sad part about that is you can buy a toddler bed for $100. Um, Jonique, what memberships are you referring to, boo? Okay, so you said that the Holly was actually in some videos. She has dyed hair. He said white girl dyed hair. So we did see her, and if so, I'm sure I've seen because I do remember a few videos. She was a young girl. That would piss me off too. Y'all ain't even got enough stuff for me to take. But you know what? Those doggone robot vacs, I will take them because honey, them things be $300-400. I'm gonna have to get them. They ain't got no cat no more. You got to feed the babies, so that's about all you got. Whatever little um collaborations that she's doing with businesses, I guess they gonna have to. Hey, I'm gonna have to take all that stuff, child, because I'm gonna get my coin. I know that's right. I do mirror. I do watch the Henrys. I actually introduced them on one of my Mommy Sector Mondays. And I am going to start mentioning them. She is going through her eighth pregnancy right now. And uh, she's really emotional this pregnancy. Another thing about her, she does have her kids right in the house. They're a nice family. I'll be reacting some to some of their videos. Yeah, son of way out. You right. At this point, especially when it's a new relationship, at least 50% up front. After you have done a little work with them, maybe you can work with them. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, life of the Jones family is sad. But sometimes number one, they trying to live their life in front of everybody. And then number two, they are they trying to do a lot. They may be kind of putting the cart before the horse in a lot of situations. They might need to chill out a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what. Remember, they told us that they're getting the house decorated and all this, that, and the third. They just never did. Probably because, like I said, they do so much when it comes to trying to be elaborate with things. And with that being the case, it's required sometimes that you step back and get it together. That's probably what they should have did. Exactly. She should have a vision of what she wants for her kids. Like as you learn your kids, as they develop their personalities, they start to get interest in stuff. You don't see them playing ball. My daughter's little nephew, I want to say he's about 7 or 8, I think, if that old. But he's been playing softball at least for the last 2 years, maybe even 3. I think you can start kids with shoot. The YMCA used to have the tot team for basketball, little babies. I think at about 2 or 3 years old, like there is things that they could do, and people would love that content. I know I would. Really, Mira, you feel they're fake? You know what the thing about it is? To be perfectly honest, I don't think I watch enough to have a good um I see them, I like them, but I haven't had the opportunity to really develop an opinion. I just like the closeness that they show. I like that she has a man who is dedicated, and I don't know why he just looks like I don't know. He looks like he has a different type of personality, but he's just so cool. They seem so loving to each other. It is something that we're definitely gonna have to start checking out here on the channel, Mirror. Honestly, it was very dishonest, and they should have gotten those videos. Those videos should have been able to be taken down, especially the dishonest ones, the clickbaity ones. But the thing about it is, you could go over there, you see that stuff, you may not like it, but if people don't complain about the videos, nothing happens, and that's kind of how that goes. Nobody complained. When you don't like something, you usually just turn it off and go on about your business. The only way that that channel will be penalized for the things that they do is if it's reported. So you're right. It was very triggering to a lot of people who opened up to them based on that. You think so? Y'all, both of y'all think so? Yeah, we're gonna have to start pulling some. We're gonna have to start covering them at least once a week over here, so we can figure this thing out, baby. Because I'm all into the investigatory type of situations. Because I be wanting to know. Because I really like them. I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to watch it. We're gonna have to watch them. Because y'all got me curious now. Yep. This is my thing. You out there trying to buy a Tesla, and the very people that make your job possible, your videographer and your nanny, you don't pay them, girl. You hustling backwards. Yes. Planet Mimi, the Henrys have 1 million followers. They just made 1 million. Mimi, Watch a couple and tell me what you think, because I definitely want to cover them. Like I said, I did introduce them on my Mommy Sector Monday, and I need to start putting those segments back up on the channel, but I just haven't done anything after that. Kimberly, I don't think that's what it is that she's saying. It's nothing wrong with showing being in love, but it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. And, when she said she was pregnant with the eighth child, people really kind of jumped down their back a little bit. But sometimes because they do a lot of shorts. Sometimes they shorts do be a lot. I mean, it seems very in your face, and so I understand why they kind of think how they do. But I too like the Henrys, but I sometimes I do still be like, boy, they got a lot of shorts. Yeah, Leslie. They said that the youngest two have the cribs, and the other babies have like little almost like mattresses on the floor or something to that nature. Yeah, Mira. Now I have had those thoughts about them myself. Um, just to be honest, I ain't even gonna lie, but I still like them as a channel. So that's been my take on them. That's why I introduced them over here. I feel your passion, Lisa. But you know what, Leslie? Some nannies do cover all aspects of the nanny job, to be honest. To me, Justin tries too hard. Yeah, Mira, I agree. It takes two to tango. She couldn't get pregnant without him, but he couldn't make a baby without her. I mean, let's keep it real. So they pregnant because they want to be pregnant. She said that she's never going to be on birth control. So as long as they keep punching, she could get pregnant. I mean, it just is what it is. They don't seem to be struggling, stressed, or any of that. So I mean, it is what it is. People are starting to say they don't feel like he is like that anymore. I don't know. Child, now that would be something. We would know if Justin went to a Diddy party because he's so arrogant. He wouldn't be able to hold that in, child. He would be secretly in the bathroom, recording his damn self. Just me. You said so. Is the divorce real? Yes, it is real. Let me say it like this: is there a real divorce filing? Yes. If you look at the document showing on the screen, that is a copy of the actual filing. Actually, here not too long ago. You can pause the screen and check that out over there. Let me go look. Y'all got. Let me go get my phone. You say Mahogany at the airport. I couldn't imagine being a mom with six small babies like that, trying to go nowhere, especially trying to take them. Let me go look. Well, we done lasted a little while, so I don't know if she is trying to take us down, but we up in this thing. LA Gossip Girl is still live. Well, at least, yeah, she's still live. I'm on the wrong channel. Y'all, I can't see her. Whatever Mahogany doing, I can't see it. Where y'all see her at the airport? Oh Lord, I missed a big old. Let's see. Yeah, they did go to Jackie O's funeral and record. Hey, Angel Flower, welcome to the chat. Now I'm gonna tell you something else that I did see in there where it says active or not active. The one time was showing as if it was not active. Yeah, passionately. So you are right. She filed, and nothing else was filed against that. But I think Peach filed her own divorce. I don't think she used an attorney. But you are right. Okay. So if y'all have any other questions, we can go ahead and discuss that. Otherwise, I will go ahead and end the live. Um, Wood might be tired of Peach. Look, honey, we don't jump to somebody else, but I feel like they broke now. So where he gonna go? Because he has enjoyed the lifestyle she's afforded him. So I don't think he's had enough to be gone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming to check out the live tonight. We've definitely made the information available. I have posted here. This live will not be coming down unless some outside intervention. There was no privacy issues on this live. So that being the case, there shouldn't be a reason for it to come down. But hey, stranger things have happened. I did check email. I don't have any emails. Let me check again. But I didn't see anything as of recent from YouTube. The only thing I see, uh, I don't see anything on here that looks like any kind of privacy issue as of yet. So I will keep you guys posted in the community post and let you know if I have anything like that that comes up. But as of now, the only thing that I'm showing is that we're still live. I do have the video up from earlier. Um, Also, there was a video yesterday talking about the DCS complaint. I hope you guys have had the opportunity to check those out. And my channel really is not as active as some of these other people. I don't know if it's because of the hiatus I took or what the case may be, but whatever the case. Hey, Sharon Smith. Well, we still here. Are you still here? Not a problem, sweetie. You can definitely hit that replay. Check that out. But yeah, Mira, we're definitely going to cover the Henrys. We have a few more people. There's another lady. I'm going to do a reaction to her video, Delicious Denise. We're going to cover her. I don't try to stick with the same 2 and 3 people that everybody does reactions on, although I do talk to them as well. But I try to give you guys some variety. Also, we want to look at other channels. We can't really say that we do reactions on moms if we just talk about 1 or 2 moms. You know what I mean? At any rate, guys, just let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you think of the information again. The documents are there. You can definitely look. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Replay game. I need everybody to hit that like button. If you have not subscribed button, please do so. If you have any other information you'd like to submit, do not hesitate to do so. You can hit me in the DMs on here. You can hit me on my IG, which is the same as my channel, as well as you can send me an email. But definitely check it out. I do have a video tomorrow coming up about Peach, and I will be continuously following this story so that we can keep up with what's going on. Whenever I see that he's been served, I will let you guys know that. Now, she could have actually gave him the papers. He may already have it because obviously he knows about it because he mentioned the papers on his channel. But at any rate, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to come and check me out over here. Sorry again about the lateness. I've just been having I've been having a lot going on. I'm just going to leave it there. And I will see you guys in the next video.